I first came to the Well as a freshman in college. And up until that point, I had never heard of church planting, and then suddenly I was in the middle of it. And so I just got to jump in and serve. I did stuff with the worship team and stuff with the production team, and I got to lead tribes. And it was so good to be a part of this community and a part of church planting. And then in 2019, we had the opportunity to come to Boston, and there's Life Community Church, which does really similar stuff to us. And I just knew that I wanted to be a part of it. In December of 2021, I got a call from John Chastain. He was like, hey, we have free housing right now if you want to come for a semester. And so I made the decision, really quick decision, to come to Boston for 7 months. And then about a month and a half in, I made the decision not just to be here for 7 months, but to stay here indefinitely. And everything about that was risky. I still had a lease in Florence. I had all my friends were there, and I only knew 3 people here. Everything about it should have been really scary, but it felt really safe. And I think that's just being where the Lord wanted me to be, felt safer than anything else. They had an opportunity, they needed a worship leader, and I got my degree so I could do worship leading. And so the Lord's been super faithful in just ways that He's called me, not just in 2019, but in years before that. And just being able to be willing to say yes to really crazy things has just led to the Lord meeting me in all of those. I think under normal circumstances, I would not be willing to do crazy things like that. I'm not known for being a risk taker. But just the Lord was so faithful and clear in that this was what He wanted me to do. And He'd been teaching me over and over and over again that He's faithful. I love that passage in Matthew 6 with the birds of the air and the flowers of the field. And just if the Lord cares for such tiny things, how He'll care for me. Just His clarity in opportunity that came up. And then multiple people who were like, Jenae, that sounds exactly like what you wanted to do and should do. And then the Lord just meeted me in it, just knowing that He's not going to call me to something and then not provide for me in it.